What's up, crypto junkies? It's Jay, and in this video, let's talk about 2018 goals. I want to share with you some of the community goals as well as some personal goals that I've got in mind for us. It's January, it's that time of year. I don't know about you, I get excited when I realize that, hey, now is the beginning. I've got 365 days up on the clock, up on the board, and now it's time to get to work. What do I really want to accomplish this year? And you know what's funny is, rewinding back in time in my 20s, I didn't get goals. And that's a weird thing to maybe say, but I didn't get it. I didn't like it, I didn't care. I guess I got this impression like it didn't make a difference anyways, it didn't matter. It wasn't until later on I realized how important that was, and the job and the thing that tipped me over the edge is when I did door-to-door sales through Detroit, Michigan, and the company I was working for would force us every week to sit down and write goals. It's at that point that I really started to see the light and realize how important it is to goal set. If you've got a significant other, I urge you to take a day, Saturday, Sunday, sit down. How'd last year go? How are we feeling about last year? What do we want to do this year? What do we want to accomplish? Do we want to go on a vacation? What do we want our finances to look like by the end of the year? What do we want our next Christmas to be like? Is there something we want to do for our kids, our grandkids? Those are the sorts of questions you need to ask yourself. And over time, you're able to get better at the specifics of it. I think for the most part, if this is a newer process to you, a lot of us kind of suck at it until we get good, and that's like a muscle that we need to work out. Let's dive into the 2018 community goals that I've got so far. This might change, but this is what we're looking at. You're talking to me here in this video a couple days into January, and this is what I'm feeling so far. So what I want is, first I want 100,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which this again will continue to give us leverage. If you've already looked at what we've been able to accomplish, we've got a sweet deal worked out with NordVPN. We've got some sweet deals worked out in terms of different commission rates that we're getting, closed opportunities that have been open to us. All of that sort of thing will continue to be epic once we get 20,000, 50,000, and then 100,000. That's my goal. So you can count on me going to work on doing a lot more collaborations with other YouTube channels to get us that exposure, the exposure that I feel we deserve. And so that is gonna be a primary focus, especially in the first quarter of 2018, is I'm gonna be grinding, guys. As I shoot this, I've already got 2 deals worked out that is gonna get us exposure to about 2 million people in terms of other YouTube channels, and those are gonna happen before the end of January. Depending on when you're watching this, those might have already happened or they might be upcoming. So that's the first big goal. And on the backside of that, what I want is I want the Discord chat to be up over 10,000 people. I want our community to be able to hold at 10,000 people. I think once we get to that, it's gonna be amazing to see what happens. And that is such, if you think about it, it's a ton of people, but it's such a small amount of people in the world. There's over 8 billion people on this planet. We want 10,000. We want 10,000 hustlers that, are crypto junkies that want to build something special, a community with other like-minded individuals. That's nothing. That's such a small sample size. We will probably grow much bigger than that, but that's right now our goal. And we'll adapt these goals as time goes, most likely. The next thing is that because those are my goals, those are fueling something bigger. And let me talk about that. I want to do a Crypto Junkies ICO. And we're on a timeline here. We are on a window of opportunity to be able to do this, and we are gonna have to take action in the first quarter of 2018. This adds a tremendously large workload to us right now. And I wouldn't say my workload is impossible right now. It's big, but what that's gonna require and force me to do as an individual is continue to scout amazing talent, like so many of you in the community, and bring you on board to be a part of what we're building so that I can further remove myself back and get us prepared and get us over the finish line of this ICO. Also too, it's gonna be amazing to see an ICO that comes out that has a community of over 10,000 people driving it. I haven't seen that before. And what that's gonna create, what that's gonna do for the ICO, all I know is it's gonna be epic. That's all I know. I feel it in here, right? That's what we're moving towards. That's why I have such ambitious goals for the channel with the chat community as well. Outside of that, we need some sort of community run hedge, fund, whatever you wanna call it, we need that. And that is sort of an insurance policy maybe, or maybe it's just a random payout thing run off of bulk interest rate that we're gathering with a bigger pool of money. I don't know. We're looking into the legalities of actually setting that up and running something like that to make sure it's run correctly, all established under, business and directors, all of that sort of thing. I'm looking to have something on paper and rolling in this first quarter of 2018. So by now you're probably like, wow, Jay, looking like an aggressive year. Yes, it is, my friends. Yes, it is. I've got a lot on the table for what I want to accomplish for us. And of course, as always, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to continue to reach out to the community and ask you for help. But anyways, let's keep going, okay? Because I've got more. We're going to launch the merch. We're going to launch the clothing store finally. One of the big things that have been stopping us from doing that is distribution, is sending this stuff to you. We can't just open up shop and send it to you guys, especially with the way we're doing it. We're literally building the clothing from the ground up. We're starting at raw fabric, making it into, the basic generic template or pattern tee, getting the print done. We've got our own tags on it, our own laundry labels, everything is ours. And it's been picked from start to finish. That is something special that we just don't see every day. That is what has stopped me from going and just doing a Teespring campaign or Viral Styles or Ray John, whatever it is, right? That's what stopped us from doing that. I wanted this to be beyond that. If I'm gonna do it at all, I wanna do it right and I wanna do it my way. And that's what we've been working on. And so we're ready with the production side of it. We're not ready with the distribution side of it. As soon as we get that nailed down, we are up, running, and flowing, baby. So, first quarter 2018, we're looking at that. Next, I wanna do a Crypto Junkies event. I'm not sure when we're gonna do it or where, but I'm thinking somewhere around the second or third. That third quarter looks really good to me, just before the holiday season kinda kicks in and really skyrockets. I wanna do something in that third quarter, I think, for 2018. And it'll be a meetup, training combination of an event, okay? Outside of that, I don't really know at this point. Next, let's talk about monetary specifics. What do I want to help facilitate? I wish everyone would be rich. You know that. I've discussed that at length in various videos. Because when you're rich, you can not only define what your actual passion is, but you can serve at the highest possible level. Because this whole big picture, this whole big question mark for 99.9% of people is like removed. Now I got some room, I got some wings, I can kind of figure out what I want to do and how I want to give back. The whole thought process of, man, if everyone was rich, nobody would do shit. Who'd pick up the garbage and wipe your butt? That's not really true, because everyone would get bored. It would happen for probably a little while, but everyone would get bored. You've seen that with every single millionaire, every single billionaire, living a good life now. But wait, you actually know. You get this feeling comes back up again that you can't stop, that tells you that you gotta go do something else. This desire doesn't go away because you just made a bunch of money. So anyway, here's what I want. I wanna help facilitate the first Crypto Junkies millionaire, meaning that we're talking rags to riches story here, guys. Whatever you start with, whether that's $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, doesn't matter. We, the community, help take you from A to B. B meaning over $1 million in cryptocurrency this year. I want at least one. The next thing I want is I want 10 people who go from 100, 1,000, 10,000 to six figures. Now, it doesn't mean $100,000 on a dot. That could mean 200,000, 500,000. I don't care. But I want to take somebody from, the 3 digits to the 6 digits. Okay, I want to take somebody from the $100 or $1,000, $10,000 over $100,000. Again, generated from cryptocurrency, generated from what we're doing as a community, the opportunities that we're in, the programs that we're in, the holding strategies, the trading strategies. That is what takes you from this thing to over 6 figures. So I want 10 of those. Count it, 10 of those for this year. Outside of that, I'm sure I'll come up with some more goals, but that's pretty much everything I want to accomplish for the community. Now, I want to share a few personal goals of my own with you. I want 2018 to be my best year. I'm in my 30s now, right? And I don't know what it is. I don't know what shifted in me over these last couple years. I mean, I've personally gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. I will be sharing more of that with you this year. This will be the year that I share so much more of what I've personally gone through with you, because I know that it inspires, and I'm finally willing to talk about these things that have happened to me, right? Our skeletons. Because this year, I'm gonna really open up the doors on a lot of the things that's happened to me and driven me to be where I am right now, because I know that that inspires. This year I want to be my best. Ooh, how do I want it to be my best though? I want it to be my best financially, okay? So I wanna go back over into the $1 million club this year. $1 million in crypto. Is it $1 million? No, it's over $1 million. I also want this to be my healthiest year. I want to regain my functionality. I've got a ton of back problems. I've got a ton of physical body injuries from extreme sports, from bodybuilding. I want to get to the bottom of that. And I want to get to a level to where I'm not walking around with a 5 or 6 pain level every single day. I want to get down to like a 2 or 3, to where, like I said, I'm more functional. I'm able to do more in the world. So I want to take back my physical body health. And I want to take back my internal body health. I want to take my eating, my diet, my fitness as a whole to the next level. And I want this to be my best performing year yet. So that's really my biggest set of goals for this year. I've got specifics on what that looks like, but in a nutshell, that's what I want. I want it to be my best year. Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. And I'm gonna do it. And there's gonna be a lot of you in this community that's gonna do it along with us, and I am so excited about that. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to welcome you into some of the goals that we've got in mind for the Crypto Junkies community for 2018, some of my own personal goals. And so I'd like to challenge you at this point. Whether it's in the comments section underneath this video or in a Discord chat, I challenge you to share some of your goals with the community. Now, the better place to do it would be in the Discord, absolutely. Come on in to the general chat and share some of the goals that you've got for 2018 with us. I want to know, and I'm sure other people want to know. This is a very fun way and almost non-intimidating way to invite others in to hold you accountable. And that's going to be another piece that we roll out in 2018 is whether you want to call it the buddy system, which that's cringeworthy, or whatever you want to label that, but we are going to roll out an accountability system for you to pair up with people that you're already chatting with all day long in the various channels in the community so that you guys can help elevate each other and take each other to the next level. So look forward to that happening sometime in January. Outside of that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, take a second, subscribe. We're doing big shit here, guys, and I want you to be a part of it. Hit the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future training uploads that we do. Also, you're notified as soon as we go live. We do live streams quite often, and I want you to be on there and be a part of that as well. So you gotta hit that bell notification though and tell YouTube that yes, you really wanna see our stuff. And then after that, if you haven't already joined the Discord chat, take a second, join that community while it's still available, while it's still free and still open, and get involved with what we're doing. That's it for now, my friends. I'll see you in another video very soon.